The last and final diss track, at least for right now. Will Kendrick drop a response? I don't fucking know. Do I want one at this point? Yeah, I could. Okay, now that I've heard everything I've heard, I could see why people are getting tired of it. I feel like I could listen to this all day. I could listen to these motherfuckers go, really, I could listen to Kendrick disses all day. The Drake disses are really odd to me. But every single diss that Kendrick has dropped my jaw, like genuinely, pause. So the last one, at least currently, that has been released is actually Drake firing back from Meet the Grams and Not Like Us. It's dropped 1 day ago, #1 on trending right now, 12 million views in a fucking day. It is really fucking insane, but what else do we expect with two of the biggest artists in the world, beefing with each other? So he decided to use Dave Freeze. What is this, a comment? I'm gonna assume that this is a comment that was left under Kendrick's wife's post, which is kind of nasty work. If you ask me, I don't want to say this confirms it, but this does not make anything look any better for Whitney, which is Kendrick's wife. Who is Dave Free? Dave Free is supposed to be Kendrick Lamar's manager/producer, who apparently has a kid with Kendrick's wife. Like I said, if that is true, that's nasty work. That is nasty, nasty work. Let's see if this is the end of the beef. The Heart Part 6. Let's do it.
Prize winner is definitely spiraling.
Okay, all right, listen. Out of all the fucking beats that I've heard so far, this is the one that sounds the most like he about to get down to business. So let's do it then.
Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination.
Oh, interesting. So he's saying that he planted this piece of information. Interesting. Run that back. But even if, what's the point though? I feel like that's stupid though. Because if I'm Kendrick, I could do the same thing. I could throw out a piece of information and of course you're going to utilize that. Drake would I feel like it would have been the same way either way. So what's the point of really doing that?
You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave Free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with, it's so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore, this really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why that's the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted, I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment, the shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioning A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Browns. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dawg, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. And Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. When I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is. You definitely got this shit burnt the fuck out though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop. The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one and try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game. Like, you know, but just let me know when we're getting to the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
Okay. Now, this is what I will say. I'm officially caught up. Now that I'm officially caught up with all the fucking disses and all the beef, I haven't had time to dissect any of it, really. Like, truthfully, obviously, this is all first reactions, but I will definitely, you know, dissect it and I'll watch other reactions to it and you know, just keep listening to it over and over and over again. This is what I think. I think up until this point, up until the Heart Part 6, Drake has been getting absolutely bodied and absolutely slaughtered. And I don't think, in my opinion, any of the disses that Drake has released moved me or moved the culture in the way that Kendrick's disses moved people. And fuck, I don't even care about how it moved people or what other people's opinions are. My opinion and what I'm seeing is like things I've already said: the delivery, the structure, the subject matter, the bars, the metaphors, the similes have just all around been better from Kendrick up until this point. And I still think that's the case. I think Kendrick won this beef overall. What I will say is, out of all the diss tracks, this is 100% the best one from Drake. Definitely the best one that we've heard from him. Why? Because he actually came direct. He wasn't trying to make a hit song out of it. He wasn't trying to focus on the beat. He picked a dark ass ominous beat. This is like Drake's version of Meet the Grams. Dark ominous beat. I'm gonna talk my shit. You could hear in my voice that I'm talking my shit. You could hear how actually disgusted I am in my voice while I'm making this track back to you. You could hear the grittiness in Drake on this track, which is something I don't think I heard on any of the other diss tracks, and that was probably my biggest problem. I don't even care what you're saying, whether it's fake or whether it's true. It's how you say it, and Kendrick has been saying it like he's meant it. Drake has just been not. He's really not. I haven't felt any of his bars. Now, the subject matter that's being spoken about, where Drake is basically trying to say, he's trying to discredit the shit that Kendrick is talking about because he's saying that he planted that and that Kendrick fell for it, basically. Why? I don't think that makes any sense. Why are you... This is what I'm trying to say. All the points that Drake made in this shit are pretty valid points to like, everything he's... Like, in my opinion, everything he said in this song is his last resort. Right or wrong, chat? I feel like he has no other angle to take than to say what he's saying. No other angle. Kendrick pushed him into a corner. He had no other angle to take. Oh, fuck. You exposed me for having a daughter? What? There's no feasible lie that anyone could create for someone with his status and in his team than to just say, hey, just say that you planted it. Just lie and say that you planted the information. Now, I'm not saying that that's true or that's wrong or false, but I am saying that that's the only thing he would have to say. I don't for some reason feel or believe what's coming out of Drake's mouth. And I don't think it's convincing enough for me to not believe what Kendrick has been saying about him. All he's saying is, wham, you've been lying to these bloggers and these editors. I think this is Drake saying that he's getting tired and he's getting fed up with this shit. But I think that makes you sound like a fucking pussy in a rap battle between two of the greatest of our fucking generation. So in a way, it is a white flag, I guess, because he's talking about he being tired and all this and this is what I took this track as. I'm taking this track as, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of you exposing shit that you don't even have facts on. And you know, you can keep dropping tracks, but you're a liar and you're a liar and you're just a liar. And I'm too famous for me to actually be a pedophile. And I'm too famous for where if I was a pedophile, I would have been arrested. I don't think that's even true. I think if you are famous and are rich as much as Drake is, I think you could pull same way the government does, bruh. Same way the government does. You got so many strings that you could pull. You got so much money behind you that you could do the most foul crime ever. You could do the most foul shit, but you just have so much power and so much pull that you can pull some strings and make shit happen so that it doesn't get back to you. You feel me? Bro, that's why, why do you think all this P. Diddy shit is coming back years later? Why do you think R. Kelly took so long to get indicted? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you are famous, you could pull strings. How many times did Drake say like at the end of this diss? He ended it saying something like that's the most sassy Drake ended. Listen to how he ended this track. Mind you, also, he said, fuck it, I'm gonna just talk to him directly. But he not talking to him. All right, let's hear the end of this shit again.
Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
There's no credibility behind that statement. That's like, I'm gonna be honest, this sounds like somebody who's in a losing debate and they know they're on the losing side of a debate. So all they're going is, yo, my shit facts, yo. I don't know, listen, bro, facts though. You heard me? Like, facts though. Like the shit I'm saying, facts though, facts. And then he said, he ended it with like, what kind of sassy Drake shit?
Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
I'm waiting on you to return the favor. Like, who the fuck ends a rap battle diss track with like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you could drop that shit like, bro, Drake is so zesty, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. But listen, this is the best diss track that we've heard from Drake yet. And I still think he got creamed. He still got fucking smoked. So that is going to be the end of the disses so far. If more drops, then more drop. And I will be reacting to it as quickly as possible. But yeah, all the other reactions are on my channel. So make sure you guys go check that out. If there's any other artists, music, any other videos you want me to react to, let me know in the comments section. Like the video, share the video, subscribe, turn the noties on. I'll see y'all in the next video, man. Appreciate y'all very much.